First of all, let me take this opportunity to first acknowledge the members of the round table, if I may say. Mr. Bhatia, who I would have met on numerous occasions. But first of all, let me say, ladies and gentlemen, it's great to see you here tonight. I think to be here tonight, it's a great pleasure in my opinion, because I'm very pleased, privileged to be in such an environment with such influential people. Let me first say that I can remember when Mr. Bhatia, I think, had an agent when I first came for the PSL, and there was this guy who just kept being a nuisance, in my opinion. And I'll be sitting in the foyer, and this guy would just come in and keep saying words like, "I've got to invite you to this museum." He wouldn't stop, and I kept on saying that I'm here for other reasons, and if I do have a window of opportunity, certainly I would be there. Not knowing that at some point, I also met a very good friend of mine by the name of Mr. Raza, who owns the Versace Hotel, and he said to me, "There's this friend of mine who has this museum, and he would like to invite us to lunch." And I think that was the bait, I guess, for me to have come to Mr. Bhatia's residence. And when I first walked in, I did not see Mr. Bhatia, but I saw his agent. And I said, wow, it looks like I'm in the right place. Because first when I went to the museum and I was shown around, I felt it was such an impressive place. The only places that you would see such a wide collection would be places like Lord's, Australia, Melbourne, and all the cricketing environment that you get around the world. I was so impressed that I said to myself that from what Mr. Bhatia was trying to accomplish himself, and especially with kids, I've always felt that if someone can take time out to make sure that kids try and fulfill the goals and their dreams and their aspirations, that to me is always something good that you could get behind. I came to the museum and I was so impressed. I left with almost tears in my eyes, because not just with the tears in my eyes, but just seeing such wide variety of individuals. Individuals not just in the present time when we played, but individuals that you would have admired over the years. And to have had such a long history about the sport itself, and to continue that particular trend. Because I've always felt that we all here as part of the relay team, we are passing the baton. And regardless of whatever you may achieve in your lifetime, we move on. And I was so impressed to see all the individuals that I would have admired, the individuals that would have inspired me as well. I felt totally moved and made a serious commitment that whenever he's going to have his awards again, I would be here. And this is why I'm actually here again tonight. One of the things also that would have been so impressive is that when someone can take time out for kids, because we live in an environment where if you see kids who go astray, you see kids on the street corner, to me, that doesn't spell good in terms of what their future is going to be all about. And for someone to take the time out to make sure that these kids are in an environment where they can look to achieve the things that they would like to achieve in the future, the modern day player, the players of the past, and to give them that platform for them to achieve something, I think there's no better things that can be done for kids than what Mr. Bhatia would achieve. We look forward to meeting the kids tonight. I've always appreciated seeing kids, because I always believe that they need some direction. And certainly you would have put them in that direction, in my opinion. Well done. I would have also met an individual tonight who is from the UAE. You would think that maybe if you're from this part of the world, you'll be thinking about soccer. That's football for some. And to have had an individual who would have come out of this particular environment itself to be part of the IPL, that's huge in terms of what you're trying to achieve in this part of the world. Well done. Very well done. And it's ever so befitting, in my opinion, that for what you would have achieved so far, to know that and hear what we would have heard tonight, that you'll be looking to make this particular event a legacy and hopefully something that could be continued in the future. Well done. I don't think I can say much more, but just to remind you of when we first came to this part of the world. And there's an individual that I would just like to mention, an individual who I felt would have been pretty instrumental in cricket being in this part of the world, and that's Mr. Abdul Bhatia. I can remember when we used to go to Charger, and Charger, for some reason, was a dry state. Wasn't quite befitting of the members that I had in my team at the time. And I think it's still dry. So, to Mr. Bhatia and what he did achieve in the Charger cricket ground, which I felt would have spread to other parts of the UAE, I think that was a marvelous achievement. Someone, in terms of the dreams that he had, would have come to fulfillment. And to all who would have supported in that particular category, thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here again tonight.